And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we're going to explore Finland, and we're going to do it through Finnish football stadiums on GeoGuessr. This game updated on the 4th of January 2025. It is, I think it's kind of football season. It's getting warmer, a little bit warmer in Finland and many countries in the Northern Hemisphere. So decided, hey, let's play a football stadiums game in Finland. It's been a little while. We're going to play this game as a no time limit moving challenge. The play along link for those of you that want to play along will be in the description below. We're going to get right into it. Finnish football stadiums from tier 1 to tier 5. So we're going to get lower level. Like this might be a lower level league. And if we can find the location, we'll look it up on Wikipedia, do a little bit of research to know more about the club. What's interesting with this is it's kind of reminiscent of turf fields in the United States, where I actually coach youth football, where you have a field going the width of a what we call 11-a-side football pitch, and this would be like a 9-a-side. This here a 9-a-side pitch, which there'd be two of them, one here and one there, same exact in the United States, and the goal size is probably that size. In fact, one of the teams I'm coaching on Saturday, the 13th of April and 14th, I will be coaching two. Actually, it's the 12th and 13th. Excuse me, as I look at my phone, the 12th and 13th will be two 9v9 games or 9-a-side games, which will be going this way on a field like this. There's kids looking who's in the woods here at this. It's kind of an odd location to have a Google Street View. But yeah, so kind of reminiscent of the fields that we play on. All right, so we got the Helsinki. So we're in the area of Helsinki, in the year. Not sure how to pronounce that. Yaya Housing Arena. Okay, so cool little stadium, little football ground there. Wow, look at that. Look at that Mercedes. Probably a wealthier area, it seems, maybe of Helsinki. But it's also cool, too, that the club's here in like a neighborhood or community. Madison Beauty. Okay. Kia. Just saw one of those cars about 10 minutes ago before I was out and about on this Friday afternoon. I know this game's probably later being uploaded, but hey, I'm just trying to do as many games as I can get with work, coaching youth football, and all this stuff. So, all right, so we're close to the ring road as we head south. What the heck? Helsinki didn't show up there for a little bit. That's strange. All right, to get the 101 and the 3, the 4, and the 7, the 101, 3. Okay, so Pikila. Gotta be in this area south, so what do we think around 2 to 45? Okay. There's rolls. I should do a rolls game. I don't know if there's a rolls game on GeoGuessr, but Palohenia. Okay, so we are here. There's that Madison Beauty. So maybe is this the field complex? It looks like it. There's the Briotech Arena. Palohenia. Let's go back. I'm gonna guess that we're here. I think I waste too much time. It zooms out. I don't like that. At least I put the little guy down there. Yeah, why not? This is it. I think this is it. Looking south. There should be a building up. Maybe this is a little older. Let's hope. All right, we're on the wrong side, which makes sense. That's okay. 5 points off. But Paliohaina. Let's see if this Paliohaina, just a Helsinki subdivision. Sports. Nope. The hill. So they got a sloping hill, 38 meters high, which is the best ski slope in the area. Fit for you, but nothing in terms of football. So somebody's gonna have to let us know about this one. Paliohaina, who plays there with division. I'm sure it's probably youth setup. Then we go to another smaller football stadium. We're on a path here, though. There's beach volleyball, which is always pretty cool. But is anybody attending any football matches this weekend? Whether it's in the League One or League Two? Ooh, look at that church up there. Or any non-league side, if that's a thing, or a youth football. Is youth football going on this weekend? Love to know anybody that's involved, whether you're a coach, a player, a spectator, a supporter of any of the clubs. I feel like. All right, so here's a sign. Suntula. Well, HTJ is all over the place in this town. All right, what do we have? All right, we're now in Google Street View. Akaa. Got to do the Grillies too again. The game's got to be. I'm not ready for the map yet. All right, so this looks like probably a tier 4. I guess the way they have it here is tier 1 through 5. Tier 1, I guess, is the top. Tervetuloa, Helsinki. The sign's kind of defaced a little bit. Vihala, Helsinki, 141 to the. Wait a minute. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. This is out there somewhere. The good thing about this game so far is that I'm not getting places that I normally have been, which is a little good. And I'm not really sure if Viola is or Uriola. Gotta remember the blue and the. Why is some blue? Why is some in the green? The green is probably the green. It says to Helsinki back there on that sign, probably to a major road. So the 303. Back to Pori, but I don't. This is a little bit of a tougher game here. All right. All right, let's do this. Let's get down. This is taking a little longer journey, but that's good because it's got to be a little more difficult for me. Trying to explore new locations in Finland, right? And a nice new, nope, nice new roundabout here. A lot of timber. That way's to the harbor to the northeast. Okay. What town is this? Alright. Alright. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put a time limit on this. And let's do this. Alright. Let's go over here. The heck is a 303? Ah, here's the 3 in here, and here's Viola. Viola. Alright, so we're around here somewhere. Everybody's like, why did you start over? Because that's the knucklehead that I am. Could have stayed back there and spotted the location. But again, it's a Friday, it's a long week. I need to do this. Do a Finland. Well, I will do a Finland Town City Centers game this weekend. So stay tuned for that. Akaa, what the heck? I was like, we've traveled down this road before. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, so Viola is to the east. Okay, so that's helpful, I think. And there's the Akaa, you know. That's where we are. I think this is where we are anyway. I think we're like right on this road. Let's go for that. Oh, wow, this is not what I'm there's wait. Akaa. The Akaa Arena. So I get fooled. I get really fooled on this one. This is I'm not even looking at that one because I'm not Toyalin. Anyway, enough of that. All right, so we got the bigger stadium here. Ratin Liikuntakeskus. Okay. What stadium is this? This is a large stadium. What can we see here? Nordia. Ah, nice ground this one, but we just can't see in. They're not gonna let anybody look through the fence. Well, maybe here. Here's what you're looking for. If you want to come watch this match here at FC Oulu. Yes, I got Oulu. It's a football ground. It's the first time I think I've been on the outside of FC Oulu. I think we're in Oulu. I'm guessing that. What are we doing here? Anyway. There it is, confirmed. Oulu. Look at that nice bus. No. What am I doing here? What? What's going on? Man, this has turned into an interesting game. I am struggling with this one, but I think this one's north. Thought I was here. It is, I think. No. Yeah, Ratinstadion AC Oulu, not FC Oulu. We're looking east. All right, so I'm hoping we are here. Ooh, there's a nice pitch there, but nothing going across, so no nine-a-side matches on this one. But nice stadium, this one. AC Oulu, and we get a perfect score. It's about time. Let's take a look at AC Oulu, since we can actually look this one up. The Finnish Football Club. I'm sure it's underway at the Rati Stadium. I was about to say Stadion in Oulu. The Navy Blues, which is the Lavaston Signet set. Oof, wow, that's tough for me. But currently in the Veikkausliiga, the current season's not up there. But let's see if we've got any. Oh, look at this. Justin Rennicks is an American professional footballer that plays forward. I'm not really sure. Well, no, it is as of the 5th of April. So that's pretty cool. Justin Rennicks from Massachusetts played at Indiana University and now plays for Oulu. So cool. There's an American. So maybe I support AC Oulu. Maybe I get the colors. I know that somebody had said they would want to send me something. I'm going to have to say, hey, I need some AC Oulu gear. If there's anybody from the club, let me know. Contact me at alloverthemap23@gmail.com. Doubt that will happen, but you never know. Got to ask, I guess. All right, so we're in the forest at the Ahali. We've got a bunch of kids out there getting ready to play. It looks like a football pitch for the youths of Finland. And I'm just happy I got a perfect score on the Oulu round. This one, well, let's go this way. Sorry. Let's go this way. See, this looks like another one. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but it looks like it could. Okay. Ponkilon. Well, we're going to go southwest, because I'm not so sure that's the, well, there's probably no good way on this one. All right. Cross the bridge. Let's take a look at this river. All right. I gotta take in the scenery, you know? Like sometimes you just gotta take the scenery. Okay, Oulu again. Or near Oulu, on the way to Oulu, the 22. Kayani, the 22. And Kayani is there. So what do we have? Utayarvi. So we'll come out to this road and see on the 22 where exactly, what neighborhood we're in. 35 kilometers to Oulu. Utayarvi. That's probably where we are. Just cross this bridge, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. What am I doing? Lepiniemi. Lepiniemi. Yeah, 22. I don't know why. Lepiniemi is here. Muhos. This kind of looks like there's a traffic light. Yep. Where's the sign? All right. Sure what those guys are doing. Well, I think we're here. I think this is pretty safe to assume. We came across this bridge, the Muhoyoki, and I think this is the park because there's the Yahali. But then again, I'm not too sure. Let's go. There's a sign right there, and then the Sabe Junto. I don't know. I don't think this is it. Huh. It's got to be it, right? Like, at the end of the day, I think we're here. I'm just going to go for it. Even if it's not, let's go for it. This new map is just killing me here. It's killing me, Smalls. Alright. So, the last round we get... I mean, this looks like... Got a couple probably tier 4 or 5s. If I'm thinking tier 4 or 5, it's the lower ones. Alright, so football stadiums, small football stadiums, except for the Oulu one, which is appropriate because I think that that's kind of the team I should probably be supporting this year in the Veikkausliiga. So this is Tampere. The Tampere bus, I think. This looks like is this a Tampere neighborhood? I don't know. Tampere. Yeah, Tampereen. Alright, so what are we thinking here? South. This could be a lot of different places. But a nice neighborhood nonetheless. So we get a lot of a couple neighborhood football clubs on this Finnish football stadium game. Definitely gonna have to do the Finnish football stadium, maybe the Veikkausliiga. I'll do a game of that. Probably in the next, I would say, couple of weeks, month or so, if there's any interest. I know some people just don't like the football at all. I get it, but this is another good way. A lot of graffiti here. I've noticed in these rounds. So anyway, let's just take a look at this road first. We've got Tulepun Katu and Milipirin Katun Katu. It's a word. It's a mouthful for an American. That is for sure. So west to east. Well, we're near Tampere. So, do I feel like this is a major road? Not quite. I feel like we might be further. Were we on this road? I don't think so. Pretty ambitious just to do it this way, but you never know. All right, so I'm just gonna head west. See what we can run into here. She enters from the gate. Between the gate. Look at this girly kioski. Aha, it's even got a football on it. Palo Poika. Palo Poika. And is that a lot? What is this car? Is that a Lada? It's weird. It looks like it. Anyway, so we're not too far away from the football ground. Tesoma. Ah, here we are. So this led to this, leads to this. And here's Pub Don Pepe near the Grukioski Paleopoika. So this is where we are. All right, cool. Now it's Tesoma is the location. We'll head straight east. Let's see what the crossroad here is. I didn't expect this. I thought this was going to be like a short, quick game, but I guess when you're dealing with the lower leagues of Finnish football, that's what happens, right? So, all right. Panansaarenkat, okay. Panansaarenkatu. This feels like this could be it. Laminpan, the school field, I think. But that's what I'm going to go for anyway, because I think that is a cemetery above. That's where we are. So let's take a quick look at this real quick. I know I've been here a long time. Laminpan. Laminpan. Well, looks like it doesn't even show up here, but somebody could let us know about this one. And I will say in the future, I will definitely do a Veikkausliiga, and we'll go through the clubs, find out. Maybe we do 2 rounds. If there's any interest, let me know in the comments down below. 24,552. Hopefully you got a perfect score. Let us know about any of these clubs, or if you're playing football this weekend, or coaching, or watching. Let us know in the comments down below. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.